Hey everybody, well it is Thursday, March 18th, and came back up here to Bealville. It's a lot calmer today. You can see the cars behind me on the ground, the auto racks, and I decided to come up here and do a little follow-up. There's not much going on. I thought maybe they'd be cleaning this mess up, but they're not. There's no one up here other than the track forces that are behind me. They're on the siding, so they may be waiting for time to move down the tracks or up the tracks, or maybe do some work in the siding here. I don't know. But anyway, we'll flip this thing around and look at the damage. Oh, I noticed that there by the crossing, you see that green flag down there, green signboard, so they obviously have a slow order here. Also, a couple of people made comments that they need to have curve oilers here. Well, there's a curve oiler right there. So they do have curve oiler here. There's not one coming into this curve, but I know that there's one back around there. And so there are curve oilers here. Can't put them everywhere. You just end up with a big mess and grease on the rails and train spinning out. So anyway, there are curve oilers here. Well, there are the cars. 7 of them, 8 of them. I don't know if they're loaded or not. I haven't spoken to anyone. See some of the trucks off the side there. They just push this out of the way. Looks like they did some track work here. Get things straightened out. Got the track equipment out here doing some work on the siding. That is where I was shooting from yesterday up there at the crossing. I'm gonna walk down a little closer to this carnage. That's pretty cool. Oak tree right in the middle of everything over there. Obviously they dragged those cars back. I've had a couple of people suggest that I get a tripod. I'm really sorry for some of the wigglies and some of the things I get out of frame. Sometimes it's really hard to see my screen when the sun's in the wrong position, and I move around a lot. I did go buy a tripod today though, and some of the things I'll be able to use it, but a lot of the things I don't. You all know that I do move around a lot, and I'm always doing stuff like this. Hey, look at that over there, and this happened over here. But anyhow, I'm not going to walk all the way up around there. No point in that. I don't have my boots on anyway. I've just got my tennis shoes on. I hate walking in ballast on my tennis shoes. Makes my feet hurt, and I don't get as good a traction around here. All right. Walk back here a little bit. I'm still not in very good shape. I still get winded pretty easily. And here I am climbing down something I'm going to have to climb out of. Yeah, I don't always think ahead sometimes when I'm doing these videos. But hey, I'm bringing you guys and gals the best I can do. Anyhow, you can see they've pulled these cars up here to the left, have been obviously pulled back out of the way, or they'd have taken that tree out. But I'm parked up on top of that hill by that tree. I'm going to climb back up there. That's all right. I need the exercise. There's the head end of that train. Just poked his nose around the curve there, coming into East Bealville, approaching the crossing. always like to catch them honking their horns. I always thought the horns sounded cool, and a lot of you folks seem to enjoy hearing the horns as well. Hubs. Strapping. Canadian Pacific auto rack car. Top secret load is covered up. They don't want us to know what's in there. I wonder if these auto rack cars go by and look at their brothers over there and say, man, I hope they're okay. Their top cover blew, their top secret cover blew off of there. Look. A lot of steel on this train. Asked a few times about hobos, and if I see them or saw them when I was working or see them now or interact with them, I haven't seen any in a long time because the main reason is they keep the box cars closed and locked for the most part. The auto racks are enclosed. There just isn't many places for hobos to ride anymore. I'm sure that if they want to, they can pick a place on a car and do that. And the road police are a lot more, I don't know if they're more, they've always been pretty vigilant about keeping unauthorized passengers off of trains, and it's really no different today. The reason I brought that up is because I noticed that none of these boxcars have been open. Even, I don't know if they're loaded or empty, but it doesn't matter. They keep them locked up. All right. Comes the rear helper. You guys call them DPUs if you want to. I'll always refer to them as helpers. All right. Westbound UP manifest by the derailment at Bealville. Well, again, like yesterday, it wasn't much, but bring you up to date on it. I'm trying to keep abreast of when they're going to clean this up. I spoke to one of the officers in Bakersfield today about when they might do this, but he doesn't know. Just whenever they get around to it, I guess. And BNSF will be taking care of this and not UP. And I don't know any BNS officers that I'm aware of. So anyhow, there you have it. Update from Bealville. I'll try to get up here when they start cleaning this up and give you a little peek at that too. Keep shooting the ideas at me. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content. We'll see you all later.